Understanding the cultural landscapes of history requires looking at today's vistas with new eyes, reconstructing how the people of the past interacted with the world in which they lived, where they chose to reside, the corridors by which they traversed its topography, the means by which they subsisted on its resources, how they perceived their surroundings and viewed others in the space they shared. The region we now know as Wisconsin was, in the year 1832, in the midst of tumultuous change, clashing interests, and momentous decisions, the effects of which have reverberated through nearly 2 centuries. It was a time when people groups with distinctly different ways of regarding and using the land struggled to coexist. The convergence of these cultures ultimately resulted in an attempt to erase the native inhabitants from their homeland over the course of a decade. This pivotal year ended up providing perhaps the last substantially intact documentation that allows us to look back today and get a taste of this dispossessed people's cultural landscape. A census of the Ho-Chunk Nation, which was recorded in November 1832 at the Fort Winnebago Indian Agency on the Portage between the Fox and Wisconsin rivers, catalogs the families and villages of a people still in enjoyment of the land they had occupied for generations. It is a fragmentary yet priceless snapshot of the people whose lives would soon be forever changed. These 1832 villages of the Ho-Chunk Nation spanned hundreds of square miles from Lake Winnebago, south to the Kishwaukee, and west to the Mississippi. Explore with us the places the Ho-Chunk people called home 190 years ago. What we see today is vastly different than the landscapes of 2 centuries ago, but it provides perspective and insights into a story we cannot afford to forget. Discover history on location.